So I recently did a 1491 revoke, which is my most recent video. So today we're going to be going from that save. We're going to try another type of pre-1600 World Conquest build. The idea is that we want to form the Congo for transfer cost, Prussia for some CCR, and then we're going to adopt Aztec traditions for High American Tech and the American Frontier, and then we're going to form the HRE. So it's super simple, beginner friendly. And if you guys enjoy this, please consider subscribing. But with that said, let's get into the gameplay. So some of the first things I'm thinking about are taking exploration, so abandoning this. But then also I want to start capital adding people to the HRE. And I probably also need ships because we can't get to England. Well, you know, technically we could, but we probably should build ships. I've seen some cogs to transport to Scotland, so we need claims with England. But we also have some missions done. Give us some ducats there. We need to divert trade. And yeah, just go ahead and hit the divert all button. That should work. So we're going to move our capital to the English Channel. Not our capital, but our trading capital. And then we're going to collect from Venice and Genoa. And I probably need a navy to deal with Denmark, so I'm going to just have to build some heavies. I'll just go around and build a bunch of them. Just need to be able to cross that water. Got a mission done here for the Restoration Union PU. Got the Restoration Union CB on Naples. We should probably murder Venice. So I'll just go ahead and declare in Venice. I'll probably never make it to his capital, though, because, you know, ships. I suppose I'll call Poland into this war. That way I can declare war on Sweden, and obviously he won't be able to help. So we could declare war on Sweden. We're going to head down to the Pope's land, just to make sure it's safe. I want to start getting our tech up ASAP. We do need to do some exploration as well. So declare war on the Papal States. I guess Brittany will be in the war as well. We'll start getting into exploration here. We need more ships. We'll build a few of the exploring ships. And it's best that you kill the Pope straight away, because he'll just spam excommunicate you, because you're slightly aggressive. I'm going to create more favors with Hungary, trying to get him to be in the HRE. That way I don't have to annex him. I believe the Protestant Reformation just triggered as well, if I saw that right. Seems to have triggered up in East Frisia. That's really good news for us. An early Reformation is better for us. Oh my, we're in 35 loans. Love to see it. These loans are kind of small though, so we should probably just deal with some of them. I know, imagine dealing with loans. Couldn't be me. We make a lot of money though, so we'll just eventually pay those off. We're also 15% inflated, which is not great. I really need to get to Venice's capital, so I need to pull shenanigans with ships. Maybe like, you know, the distraction fleet, something like that. I don't really even know where his navy is. I'm sure I'll find it soon with my navy. Uh-oh. Oh, those are just the papal ships. I crushed those. I just saw those ships earlier. I'm missing them now, but they're hiding from my transport fleet? Nah. Nah, they're not. Run. Run. Alright, now we can sneak past them. It's a trap. Wait, let's wait one more month. No, wait, he's coming back. See, I knew it. I wouldn't get tricked by that. Let's send one galley to go adventuring. Come on, dude. You really gonna let that galley just bully you like that? Oh, we don't talk about that. That was a warm-up ship, but this one's for real. Keep going. Keep running. Yes. Alright. Now the fleet goes in. Yes. So I recommend that you have your army ready to actually cross the water when you do something like this. Glad that I was ready for that. Oh, I just have a navy now. Fine. Just send the actual navy. Okay, so we gotta send these ships over now. I'm just gonna grab a couple provinces from Brittany. Can't take all his land, so, you know, I won't. I'm gonna fully annex the Papal States, though. And now he cannot spam excommunicate. I mean, he'll be back, I'm sure. Bringing our fleet over there. I'm gonna say Rome is not rightfully theirs. And I'm gonna hope my ships are enough. Everyone together now. Yes. How does it feel, Venice? It probably feels great. He knows that he beat me. I had to build ships. He's laughing right now. Gonna get a flagship. And just some more heavies. Heavies are the answer to all problems when it comes to naval combat. I don't want these provinces, so I'm not going to core them. I'll core Rome here, but everything else I'm not planning to keep. I'm also need to root out corruption. So I just need to take Venice's capital so I can add it to the HRE and then return it to him. So go ahead and end that. Guess we can take money. So I guess I'm at war with Poland now. I kind of forgot about this war. So we'll go deal with that next. It's a little awkward because I'm overextended, and I need to not do that. I'm just barely overextended, but barely still counts, unfortunately. Repay some loans, so I'm just in one loan at the moment. Wasn't planning to be at war with Poland, but I don't really mind it at the same time, because I can capital add. Naples declare war on Venice. That's aggressive. I like how these exiled troops are stuck here that we're helping in the war. That's pretty funny. We do have a bit of separatist sentiment. Shouldn't be bad. I kind of forgot about this third war. Probably should have been paying a bit more attention, but it's fine. Ottoman's declared on Venice now. Fastest Swarm is taking care of most of things, so I can be a little bit lazy. I'm going to reduce my inflation to 0, so I could be making a lot more money. I'm going to grab Poland and Lithuania's capitals. I'm going to break alliance with Castile. I'll need to capital add him as well. This is awkward. I can't even take his capital. Suppose we'll have a Livonian order take these provinces then. Gotta connect via sea tile here, so I have to take all 3. So we'll go ahead and end the war now. Fine by me. I'll have to seize land on the capital eventually, but we'll get there. I don't even know if I'll be able to seize land on the capital. We'll figure it out, surely. Once we have exploration, we'll probably have range. So I'm going to give away what I can. Unfortunately, they're occupied by rebels, partially, so yeah. What do you do? But I'm going to give Provence whatever he can take over here. Fortunately, I can't give away the occupied provinces. I'll start exploring a bit, but I don't really have the range, so it's not really going to do me any good. But later, it should be fine. I'm going to give Florence some provinces over here. I'll have Hungary return a core province. I believe I need him to return 1 more, and then I can invite him to the HRE. He has 206 dev, so we'll get rid of 1 more province, then we should be able to invite him to the HRE. I don't want Venice to be losing to Naples, because I want to get Naples below 200 development as well, so I'll just Restoration of Union on Naples. Oh, I meant to give away this province too, but I guess I'll just core it. Get the colonist here. Grab the burgher's privilege for the range, and we can look for a colonial range guy as well, just so we can start exploring a bit better. So we can go look at America now. I'm going to add this to the HRE now, and we'll be giving that back to Venice eventually, soon here. I'll try to improve Scotland just to land there, although if he won't give it to me, it's fine. I'm going to need Naples to lose 18 dev, so I'm just going to look around. I can obviously grab Malta from him. Probably Malta and these 3 islands will work. So go ahead and grab the Union and these 4 provinces. The Papal States is back, but we will murder him. Just going to go ahead and release Sardinia. And I should join the HRE. Got the King of Naples mission. Oh, so I forgot that he was in Italy and I can't actually make him join the HRE. So I think we might need to Alt F4 or go back a little bit here. So I had to go back a bit. So I'm just going to end this war again. I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity since I happen to be at war with Scotland. And I'm not going to let Scotland go for free this time. He's going to pay unless he can defend against my navy. Let's just send a stack up to Scotland. So Naples made Venice release somebody or 2 somebodies, and I'm just going to expand empire on them and call in Naples. Naples would love to defend, I've heard. Wait, I was supposed to give away the provinces. No. So Scotland is pretty sieged out. I'm just going to ask Scotland for a couple provinces, and he's more than happy to oblige. And now we can start our new life on land. That's an option. I'll take these things from Sweden again and money. Add Venice's capital to HRE. It's not really even worth capital adding Venice. I could probably just kill him. He's kind of already getting killed. So I'm just going to go ahead and expand empire and then also take Napoli. So I can capital add Naples, force Burgundy to return that land again. And now I'm going to give away some land. I nearly need somebody to deal with these rebels. I think that person's me, and sadly. This is why you always delete forts. Look what I've done. 2 forts done siege. Unplayable. I can pass a reform up here. I want to get these reforms up here so once I do capital add people, they can't internal war. Now I could try to capital add Ottomans, but it's a painful experience, generally speaking. But I'll do it anyways. Now I could ship up to England and prepare for that war. Wait, I was supposed to give land away, guys. Why have I liked this? I'm just like, oh, I gotta deal with rebels, and I just forget about it. I'm like, yeah, it's impossible to deal with rebels. I might as well just give up. I better just core things at this point. Like, I'm a failure at giving away the land. I was supposed to give it to the subjects so I could save my admin points to not core, but those guys are dead. At least I don't have to pay for them anymore. All right, Run's dead. Rebels on Man. France can at least unsiege that fort from the rebels. I gotta go over to Man for a trip, and apparently I only have 38,000 guys. 38 of 246. I'll go with my 15010 template. Call it 25. And I actually named it this time. It's not just called template name. That's when you know it's a serious run. Got my tier 4. We'll do expand template rights. I hope England just annexes Scotland. That'd be nice. I'm going to send some more guys up to England. Because I actually have to deal with England. Anytime you fight England with the HRE's form, you still have to fight England by yourself. I'm going to suffer peace for Paris. Again, just getting all the capitals that we need. And for the Ottoman defection, it's a special one. You're going to need 2 provinces that are Sunni. Because you're going to have to convert and then have it actually convert back when you give it back to him. So it's a little bit complex. I got excommunicated? Really? Hey, the Pope. I don't appreciate the excommunication. And now you're going to get excommunicated from your independence. I'm going to grab these 2 provinces and money. I'll have to core them up, and that's fine. Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. We have a couple disloyal subjects now. Age of Reformation's here. Super early Age of Reformation, and I'd love to see it. I'm going to expand Empire here. Just going to make sure everyone's in the HRE that should be. I'm going to declare war on England, which will make us fight Denmark and Portugal. And hopefully I have enough guys up here to be able to beat them. We brought in about 70,000 or so. I'll just fight peace. This guy is already in the HRE. And then I'm going to vassalize the Pope. That way he cannot excommunicate me. Because I've had enough of that. I didn't mean to be at war with Naples. Just white peace him. I gotta get his capital into the HRE first. I'm just gonna go ahead and give Milan this province here. We got Poland and Lithuania's capitals into the HRE. We're getting through most of the capitals. At least getting the first part done. You gotta kind of go in a circle and fight all of them once, then all of them again. I'm gonna start improving with Brandenburg, because I need to form Prussia, as well as the Teutons. I'm gonna declare war on Aragon, and also Castile, of course. He'll be in there. I need people to start getting down to Iberia, which they haven't been. Got our colonial range, and we need to get going on the exploration. Get back out there. Okay, no explorer, so not going to get back out there. Burger's privilege. Granular charter. I believe that gives you a explorer. So that wasn't the way. On one side of the coin, we did explore England's navy. All right, we better send the entire fleet. No, wait, that's not smart. I guess we have to grab 3 heavies now because we killed the light ships. But these guys will go explore the Caribbean. So I'm going to end the war with Denmark, taking his capital and then a connecting path to Norway's capital so I can add them to the HRE. And you can connect through sea tile that way. Well, in the war with Castile and Aragon, I'm going to be making a path to Castile's capital and then also describing that capital. And then we also are kind of connecting to Portugal's. It's the capital minigame. I'm going to end the war with England. I'm going to take 3 provinces here. Kent for the connection. Then Essex, so he won't be able to form England, because that will remove him from the HRE. You got to think about that for Russia as well. So in Russia's case, I believe you just need to make sure you have Novgorod and he can't form it. Anyhow, go ahead and end that war. Now that we're finally at peace, let's see if we can return any of these capitals. So we can return Poland's and then return Lithuania's. I'm going to have to seize land from the Livonian Order to get this one, and then we'll just return it. Oh, cool. Why is it like this? Now I gotta like dev this guy to piss them off again. Great. To seize the same piece of land again. I should read these things. I'll just sell it to him. Not possible to sell due to Sweden is bankrupt? Sweden, my guy, like, you shouldn't do that. Well, he can buy it later, I guess. I was gonna give it to him for free, but it's proving to be difficult. Let's go ahead and just add everything we can to the HRE. Can give back Naples. It's not worth giving back Venice anymore. We'll just kill him later. We can give back Paris. I think that's all for the moment, so that's fine. We still need to get Muscovies if we want it. I don't really know if I care about it that much, though. I'm going to pass this final reform, which just disallows internal HRE wars. I'll expand Empire on this fellow here. Can't pronounce it. It's, I don't know, Padua. I'm going to send my entire fleet to go exploring. I sent my entire navy to explore. And yeah, the rebels are here. Can I cancel the mission? Can we like go back? No. They got the radios turned off, sadly. I'm exiled here, so if I'm strategic about this, just don't step foot in your province. It's fine. Got a bit of a rebel scenario on our hands. So I'm going to take Naples' current capital, and he moved his capital into the HRE. Good to see, and welcome. Can see here Naples is part of the HRE, and that's how that works. The only person I haven't really fought is Muscovy, so I'll just send in the swarm to deal with that. I need to continue to explore a bit. Explore in the West Africa Sea. I'm considering forming the Congo. I think it's probably the way. If it's not that annoying, I'll do it. I need to remember to start annexing some of my subjects after the war. I need to cap them points so I could get some professionalism. Cross the institution. Colonialism is here. Just need to keep exploring. Getting up to Tech 10s, that's pretty nice. I'm going to end the war with Muscovy, grabbing Novgorod and a path to his capital. So the first war with every nation is now done. He was the last one. I'm going to add everything I can to the HRE. Go ahead and return Castile's capital. And go ahead and return Aragon's. And we can't return Portugal's because he's probably in some war. He always is. He's kind of annoying to find. You gotta keep your eye out for him. I guess I'm automatically trying to convert this province on accident. I actually don't want to. But good thing I caught it. You don't want to actually let this one convert. You need a Sunni province to create rebels. What I can do is just full state this and change the autonomy. And that should make them upset. Let's start annexing the Teutons. Grab that Diplo cost and annexation cost there. Probably take a while, so it's probably good to get started. I'll grab the integration policy. Can return London. And I'll expand Empire on Riga. This will call in Poland, which is just what we want. Might as well co-belligerate. I'm going to piece out Poland and just grabbing their current capitals. And that puts them both in the HRE, so that's good. That's done with. We'll also do the expand Empire with Riga, so that's taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and chart a company with Jolov. We're just going to continue to explore down in the Congo. I'm not 100% sure I want to form them, but I think it's probably a good call. So I'm trying to get these rebels to pop up. This part's a little bit annoying. I'm going to grab admin 10 and pick up admin ideas. We, of course, need adaptability for the build. I'll send my ships down towards the Ottomans just in case I need to. The problem with these rebels is they don't like to cross the water, so you sometimes need to help them. We can go ahead and provoke, and we'll see what happens. I like to make a little backup and then just kind of see what happens, because they generally can't cross the water. We'll watch them fail. See, they'll attempt here, and they'll get blocked, and then they'll get killed by the Ottomans. Instead, we have to Alt F4 and do something different. So what I'm going to do is declare on the Ottomans at the same time here. And that way the ships won't be blocking, hopefully. We can only dream. I think so anyways. I'm going to put all my subjects to sleep. Let them cross right now. And they didn't get to cross again. All right, I have another idea. This time we're going to wait until they start look like they're crossing. So they're looking like they're crossing now. And now we declare the war. And hopefully they can cross. Cross, you have to hurry. Yes, they did it. I always knew they could do it. Oh, wait. Don't kill the rebels. Let's talk about this, guys. They're peaceful. They're just peaceful protesters. All right, so the peaceful protesters have converted this province back to Sunni. Oh, I need to turn my subjects back on. And grab my religious wars here, which is awesome. 1517 is crazy to get that. Got the shift the balance mission done here. Could get this mission done as well, I think. We probably should, because it gives you the annexation cost. I'm just going to force the most loyal subjects to place relative on throne. That should do the trick, and that will push this annexation to complete straight away. And start getting admin done. So I'm going to take France's current capital, and he's now in the HRE. And then I'm just going to white peace the Ottomans. I still need to return their province. So we're just going to go ahead and give back Constantinople. It's important that we got this back to Sunni. That's why we went through that headache. He can't switch his capital otherwise. I also need to return this province as well, so there's a connecting path. So I'm going to chart a company with Congo. I'm going to send some armies down to the Congo. So we're getting some guys down to the Congo. 25k might be enough. Kind of can't see down here, though, so maybe someone could help me see. I choose what's up with Sweden, so we might as well just send a war over there. Sure thing. He's got, like, no guys. I have to get my Diplo tech ahead of time for a Congo mission. Congo missions are kind of annoying. So we're going to claim with the Congo, and we're just going to get in there and declare war. It's kind of hard to see, but, you know, it is what it is. We can annex them in one war, so we just have to win them quickly, because the Congo is the tag we want to form into. I also need to remember to start annexing Brandenburg after the war. So I do have to send guys over to fight in the New World. I'll just grab Sweden's current capital. He didn't move to Stockholm? Come on. So go to Alt F4 and get this one as well. Gonna try ending the war again. Gonna take his current capital and then what would be his next capital. This is the mini game you have to play sometimes. And if you're lucky, it'll finally go to the right place. Nope. Where to now? Oh, I see the problem. He went Protestant. So Sweden makes things awkward. I'm just gonna give Stockholm back to Livonia, and this is all. It's stupid, the Stockholm thing. But whatever. That way I can kill him in the next war. He went Protestant, so I have war score cost versus him. I'm just going to barrage this all because I want to be quick. I need to get to the Aztecs as well. Within the next couple of years, at least. So full annexation with the Congo. I'm going to slacken a little bit. My professionalism isn't terrible, but I just kind of need the manpower. As I waste manpower sitting on a province I can't supply. I'll send a bit of guys over to England. Maybe 50k will be good enough. I'm going to declare on England. I'll be fighting Denmark and Portugal as well. I still need to give back Denmark's province. I'll do that right now. After I add it to the HRE. Almost forgot. I'm down to kill the Ottomans real quick. When I say I mean my subjects. It's going to feel bad when I don't have those subjects anymore to play the game for me. I'll have to actually play the game. It'll be terrible. Dude, these guys just trolled me. Because they left the HRE when they formed the two slices. Unfortunate. I had that guy dealt with. I hate when they form nations that leave the HRE automatically. Did I call these the two slices? I keep doing that. This is the two Sicilies. Ignore if I said that earlier. But I'm going to go ahead and take this bit of money. I have to recore it and then re-give it back. Unfortunate. I need to return Muscovy's capital as well. This war is taking longer than I'd like. I have to wait for them to siege out this one fort, and it's taking me years. So it's a 3-year war against the really weak Ottomans. Let's grab this province, bit of money, and let's hope he moves his capital to Constantinople. He did, so he's in the HRE now. I need to return this to Denmark. You know, I'm just going to no CB on Muscovy, whatever. They'll make it work. Oh shit, I left slackening on. God damn it. I always do that. I do need to build more armies, though. Actually plan to get the mill hegemon, so I actually need a lot of troops. I can't just rely on everyone having a ton of troops, although hopefully they will. Good adaptability now. So I see over here the provinces I need to get to. So I'm just going to declare war here, no CB. And I'll be sending some troops over there. Muscovy can be a stubborn one, in my experience. Usually have to end the war multiple times, but we'll give it a try. We'll try to take his current capital and see what he does. Yeah, he didn't go to Moscow. Where did he go? That province. Okay, so now we play the minigame. You basically just kind of have to track down where he keeps moving his capital until he does it right. So let's see what he does here. Okay, he moved his capital to the right place. That looks good. So he's now in the HRE. So I'm going to grab this province here. I just had to get in range of Mexico. Oh yeah, I was supposed to make Hungary return a province 100 years ago. I never did. He probably has too much dev now, I'm guessing. Yeah, he does. Cool. My fault. Well, it's okay. A quick note from the editor here, which is me. I lost footage between 1529 and 1531. I have no idea how, but the only relevant bits are that we're attacking this person. And then we eventually go to war with England and Denmark. Again, I'm not really sure what happened. Just expect there to be a 2-year gap. I'm going to declare war on this guy who owns Mexico. I think I might need Mexico. Can't remember for sure, but I might as well take it to be safe. Grab military engineering. And I realized that London's Catholic and he's Anglican, so I kind of need him to convert back. I wish I knew how long that was going to take. So I'm going to grab just Mexico. And now I'm going to go to war with the Aztecs. I'll have to eliminate them. London's now Anglican, so we should be good to go. I'm going to barrage this sold. So I'm going to grab England and Denmark's current capitals. England's in the HRE, and Denmark is also in the HRE. One more annoying thing dealt with. I'm going to slacken a bit. I'm going to full annex the Aztecs. Now I'm going to try to sell everything down here except for Mexico, or just otherwise get rid of it. My goal is to only own Mexico down there. I'm going to return this back to the 2 Sicilies. I'm going to return this province here. I can't return anything to the Aztecs because they have to be eliminated. I'll just accept these rebel demands. I don't want them. Need a land right. Going to sell back a province to England. I don't want to core it. I'm going to sell back a Denmark province. Trying to get rid of a bit of overextension if I can. A lot of it I'm just going to have to deal with. The rebels. I'm just trying to sell land over here, so Mexico is the only province I own down here. So I still have 3 provinces I got to get rid of. I'm going to declare for Expand Empire on Sweden. Shouldn't be too difficult of a war. So Expand Empire on Sweden, money. So I've unstated my land. I'm just going to state up the Congolese so that we can go ahead and form the Congo. So I need to promote and then culture shift. Go ahead and restore the Congo Kingdom. We'll hit no, we cannot abandon our roots. Grab these 2 missions here. We're going to need better stab and a bit better legitimacy. I'm going to start improving with Hungary to annex him. And we can start annexing Brandenburg as well. For the Congo and the Europeans, I'm going to select the bottom option. This is because I don't want the legitimacy drop, as I'm already going to have to pay 500 points to get my legitimacy up so I can complete this mission here. We have the Congolese Navy done, and we have modernized the Congo done, which you just need to have no Western country ahead of you in tech or institutions. This mission's always kind of annoying. You have to get rid of the Europeans' colonial land that's in Africa. So we'll have to do that in our next war. I'm going to start annexing Brandenburg. I also need to state up everything again. Can't forget that. I also need to stop the Dutch revolt. So I'm going to need to get my stability up, which we can do in a minute. But I need to also accept Dutch and Flemish. So that's done now. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on Spain, which we'll call in Portugal. In this war, I'm going to need to occupy these provinces that are stopping my mission directly, because I don't want to control them ultimately. I want to give them to this guy, because I eventually need to be an OPM for later shenanigans. But I will send some guys to help in as well. My subjects should mostly be able to handle the war. I'm also going to build a bunch of churches so I can boost my stab through the church, because I have that one policy. Actually, I don't have it, but I'm going to grant it. So just build a bunch of churches, lots of that papal authority. Do need to boost my stab up, stop the Dutch revolt. And all those churches completed, so I got max points. I'm going to grab manpower, the annexation cost, and then a stability. The Council of Trent is here. It has selected the wars for costs for other religions, so that's good. We weren't planning to need that, but I guess we maybe don't need the mill hegemon. We also are getting proof of strength done. We just have to be at war with a great power and have 50 war score in it, so we're getting there. So I'm just throwing occupancy of all these little nations over to our subject down here, whose name I can't remember. Let's go ahead and do that. We annex Brandenburg, which is good. I'm going to build a workshop for a future mission. I also want to encourage dev. We need this to be devs to 25. I can probably use some extra mill points to do that, but I don't really want to waste the other points at the moment, so we'll come back to that. Just waiting for Portugal to want to give me the land. He's a couple points off. He'll get there. All right, so we're going to demand Portugal's current capital, and then we're going to take a province here and a province here, which we're preventing admission. We aren't taking these provinces directly, of course. We're giving them to the subject. So I attempted to end this war to force Spain's capital into the HRE, but he won't move his capital to Toledo. I think it's because he's now Spain and somehow it calculates differently. So I'm just going to take Madrid and we're going to have to capital add that, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and grab these provinces from our subject and just grab these 2. We'll take the Great Project as well. Might as well have it. Go ahead and core those up. I got Banish the Europeans done. Going to release Novgorod up here and just add him into the HRE. Trying to sort out my overextension. Like, I don't really want this province here. I'll see if I can sell Portugal the land. Okay, I'm going to sell that. I'm just going to go around to different people and sell provinces. I just want to get rid of as many provinces as I can. I can't give away this province, however, because this is preventing England to form Great Britain, which would remove them from the HRE. But I'm going to kind of go through and sell some stuff to Denmark, just stuff that I don't really want. I'm going to accept some random rebel demands that I don't want. Got the Protector of Africa now. That looks good. This is the big one. Wars for costs for other religions, negative 15%. 10 morale in armies and navies, and also 10 national manpower modifier. So pretty insane, really. we're trying to make Mexico our only province eventually, so we're going to start chipping away at that. If we can sell any provinces to these guys, we will. That one's good there. And then we can sell that one there, so Mexico's our only province over here now. I got the dev to 25 here for that mission. And I'm going to prepare to tag switch to Prussia. Go ahead and promote culture. We've got to wait a few more months for diplo points though. So I'm going to go ahead and unstate everything. Now we state up Prussian. Culture shift. Now I'll go ahead and restate the land. I'm going to have to change my religion. We'll just go Protestant. Then I'm going to reform into Prussia. Hit no, we can abandon our roots. We still need the diplo annexation cost from the Austrian ideas. Go ahead and grab whatever missions we have done now. There's 3 missions here that are really good. One of them is this Avan efficiency one. Another is this mission here that unlocks Consolidate Noble Contracts. And that gives you 10 CCR. Go ahead and grab that. And the other is Renovate Berlin, and I still have to wait for that building to complete. But that one gives you +1 Avan until the end of the game. So pretty solid. So I'm going to go back Catholic. I'm just going to attempt to convert a province, which will upset them. And then the month tech will accept demands. Let's go ahead and accept demands here. I'm going to start integrating Hungary, which currently has an unknown time. So go ahead and declare war on the 2 Sicilies. Should be a pretty easy war. For the vassal swarm, of course. Got Renovate Berlin done. So you get monthly Splendor and monthly Admin Power. Really nice. But Power of the Junkers is really good as well. Great missions there. I'm going to end the war with the 2 Sicilies, just taking his current capital. Same type of thing. For some reason went to Provence. I guess he has a permaclaim. So he's back in the HRE. A little bit of a pain on that guy. These are cored up now, so I'm going to date them. I actually need to move my capital back to Europe because I'm not in the HRE technically. So I can't add provinces to the HRE if I'm not in it. I'll go ahead and do that. So just go ahead and join the HRE now. And of course, Spain's out of war. He's almost done with it though. We'll go ahead and return Madrid to Spain. We're going to need to go to more wars with them, of course. I'm going to go around and sell more provinces as well. We need to get that going. Although England's always at war, so he's not the best. I'm going to return land to Scotland over here. And my prestige's already max negative, so it doesn't really matter if I just return. The idea is that England will kill him. I want to steal the Defender of the Faith, but I don't have any prestige. So I'm just going to murder this person. I'm just going to revoke this thing here. I mean, I hate to lose a Diplo rep to do it, but I want to murder this guy. He understands. I'm also going to murder Venice. Poland declaring the Ottomans. Doesn't really matter to me. I just disallowed internal wars, so they hadn't before. But it's back on the table. I'm just going to give these provinces away to Bologna. That way, I could be the Defender of the Faith. And I'm also going to declare on Spain. It's just something that needs to be taken care of. He's got to be added to the HRE still. He's the last holdout. He's going to love it here, though. I'm just going to go ahead and donate Venice to Bologna. Okay, I can't do that. Never mind. I guess I'll donate it to Dalmatia. That works for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take Spain's current capital. And he's now an honorary member of the HRE. I'm try to sell some provinces because I don't want them. I'm going to take a large amount of loans because I'm going to be going bankrupt eventually here. Go ahead and upgrade Alhambra to rank 3. Why not? I'm trying to get rid of any other provinces that I won't be able to grant away. I'm not really sure what great projects to upgrade, honestly, because I don't have Malta. That's the important one. But I could do something with this money. Suppose the idea cost is decent here, even though I don't even own the province. I don't need to stress too much about it, though. So I'm just going to go through the process of giving away all my provinces. Bohemia's going to love his land back after all this time. And my land. His dream. And we'll give him Venice, too. Why not? And you know what? We'll give him Rome. I'm going to go ahead and truce break with Castile. I'm going to offer him all the provinces over here in a month. In this war, I'm just going to offer Spain his land back. That should make me an OPM. And it should move my capital over to Mexico. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should return this so it didn't downgrade when I took it. That was a mistake, but whatever. It is what it is. So I'm going to grab the Defender of the Faith again. I'm going to waste whatever points we have left since we're going to go bankrupt. And I could waste my points on stuff, but I don't really mind. I'm just going to go bankrupt. So go ahead and declare bankruptcy. So now that we've declared bankruptcy, we can go ahead and adopt Aztec traditions. And right now you'll see 0 princes are voting for us. So we need to force religion. This will piss them off, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll just go through and enforce religion on everybody. So now I can go ahead and Renovati Imperi, claim the crown. Say yes, please. And we've inherited a majority of Europe. We still are integrating Hungary, but other than that, most of Europe, Scotland's still alive, but that's okay. We also inherit the maps of everybody, so we can see pretty well at this point. We have a lot of missions to complete. There's a lot of cleanup to do from here, but we'll go ahead and start with stating everything. Okay, so we've stated up everything, and I'm just going to grab a bunch of missions. We can get Punish the Invaders. We'll grab this plus 10% GovCap mod until the end of the game. We can get another plus 3% missionary strength till the end of the game by destroying France's great projects. Sure. We, of course, get the High American Tech unit type, which is the best units in the game. We're getting a ton of power points to just completing missions, even though we just bankruptcied. This mission here gives us some GovCap and CCR from the HRE tree. Could abandon all the colonies. I'll switch my tier 1 to Aztec Empire. I'm just shy of the mill hegemon, but I could actually recruit some troops. However, I am currently set to lose a ridiculous amount of money because I'm massively over force limit. I'm gonna delete a couple navies. So we'll go ahead and let the month tick, see how that looks. It's gonna be rough. We got that done. Just gonna debase once here. I'm gonna go ahead and accept Catholic rebels, become Catholic, mostly because of province force forecast. Suppose I could Golden Age. I forgot that was a thing. And I sell the Aztec Empire, and what I can do here is just exploit dev a bit. This gives you Tonali. Grab this thing here, and I'll just select the CCR. And we'll just continue to exploit dev to get that CCR up. You can see that's maxed now, so that provides 15% CCR. This is weird. Particular sediment. Weird. I didn't even know it was a thing. So I'll grab the Defender of the Faith. I don't want the video to go too much longer, so I actually iron melted, which allows for cheats to be used, just to show you guys the next steps. So after a month tick or so, this happens, end of Imperial Rule, and it makes your mission tree even more messed up. Not really sure why. It gives you permaclaims on neighboring provinces. It gives you like a generic mission tree mixed in. I don't know, it's like random. You get some free prestige though, and some free power points. I have a lot of power points for just going bankrupt. So I was waiting just a moment here. We can get the Mill Hegemon. We don't have to get the Mill Hegemon, it's just an option. It does give you province force for cost, but we already have too much province force for cost. However, if you did grab the Mill Hegemon, you would then just need to get rid of all the extra guys, and that way you wouldn't be losing so much money. Technically, we're actually within our force limit, and we could keep them, but it would probably be easier to not do that. We could obviously trade company a bunch of Europe and make a lot of money. You guys have probably seen me do that in other videos. But let's just get to the build idea. We'll go ahead and give ourselves a bit of cash, just to upgrade Malta. So we've got 30 province force for cost and 65 force score versus other religions. So obviously we're hitting the cap. Once we fill in ideas a little bit more, we'll get the 20 CCR from here. And that will put us at negative 85% CCR. So we're overcapped on both of those things. And that means that we should be able to one war any nation. I mean, not when we're negative 269 admin efficiency. But it's kind of funny that it only takes 2 wars, even with negative 269 admin efficiency. It wouldn't be too hard to fix your GovCap, of course. You just need to grab the White House and build state houses everywhere. You, of course, have high American tech, so that would be very cool. And my idea would be to conquer the guys down here. I'll just go ahead and use commands for that real quick. So we use commands to integrate a bunch of people down here. That allows us to complete a bunch of missions that will eventually end up allowing you to do the Emperor of Mexico, which allows you to establish American frontier. And that would obviously be helpful to just get tons of colonies going. You can see there I would start a ton of colonies straight away. And that would help with conquering a lot of the North and South America. Anyhow, we'll wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. I think it would be a fairly interesting build that I wanted to test out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, have a great day, and thanks for watching.